Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. In Manali, about to ride to Leh, but Libby, my KLR, her radiator sprung a little leak. Bit of coolant on the ground this morning, not much, but I have to go back to Australia in about 3 or 4 weeks. 4 weeks maybe, but anyway, I can get a new radiator then, have it fitted in Lahore in Pakistan. But for now, I need some stop leak. And the stop leak should give me a few months. It's not a permanent fix, but it is a temporary one to get you out of trouble. So I should be able to get to Lahore, no problems. But for now, Vikas, yes Himalayas, yes Himalaya, no S, he's recommended a shop. So I'm just walking there now. I could probably ride her because she's got most of her coolant still in her, but not worth the risk, guys. And what I was hoping could be a 5-minute job isn't a 5-minute job, guys. It took us about, the two of us, mechanic and I, about an hour and a half to get it off, out of the bike, the radiator. Now he's taking it up here to see if they can aluminium weld it, fix it. Yeah, it's a lot more than I was expecting, but guys, I had to get it done. I've got a long way to go. Oh, that's the joys. Naik and Kim will tell you, they're traveling in a van, guys. Check out their channel, which is called Naik and Kim. They're traveling in a Ford van, and when they got to the States, it's a different motor. They bought a Ford because they thought it'd be universal, but it's not. The European and the US models, or the North American models, are different. So they've had so much trouble, guys, living in car parks and things for weeks on end, waiting for parts to come from England. I'm going to have to get a new radiator, but like I said early on, hopefully we can make this one work, and I can just get the new radiator when I go to Perth, because I could have one next week if I was in Perth, but I'm not in Perth. Anyway, guys, keep your fingers crossed for me. Oh, he's doing some stuff to my radiator that's scaring me. I hope this isn't where Libby lives for the rest of her life. It could very well be. Okay, so now Buxy's putting araldite in it. Let's hope it's enough. It should be. It's just in here that the problem is. So we'll let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. This is the problem with doing this on a 2008 motorcycle. I should have changed the radiator before I left. It was one, everything's been done on this bike except that one I didn't think of. Now I've just got to go back to the shop to get all the plastics put back on. Oh, that's a relief, guys. I was really worried what I was going to do. And this is the shop that did the work, guys. Just random. 100% random. The guy looked good. Of all the mechanics, this whole street's mechanics, the guy looked good. Yesterday, I was so worried. He said, "Don't worry, you're not. I'm going to make sure I fix your radiator before you leave this shop." So, yeehaw. Well, guys, it's been amazing weather all the time I've been in Manali. And the day I'm leaving, it's horrible, but I just went and had breakfast, and in the 20 minutes it took me to eat breakfast, it has cleared up a bit. And I did consider waiting and hoping tomorrow was a nice day again, but it's only like 3.5 hours to my first stop, Jispa, where I'll stay tonight. And it's going to be really sunny weather in the mountains tomorrow, but according to Mr. Google, it's still going to be raining here. So I may as well do the 3.5 hours today, do my first big mountain pass, and then I'll have a nice sunny day to do the mountains tomorrow. Beautiful. I'm excited, guys. A little bit scared, but not really scared. Nervous is a better way to say it, but excited. Well, we're all loaded up, ready to go. This is the car park attendant. Yeah, so we're off to Leh. The weather's not the best, but like I said in the last thing, the weather should be good in the mountains tomorrow, and it'll still be raining here. So I'm going to do like 3-4 hours today to, I forget the name, I said it before, I'll say it again, and then we'll do the real hard road tomorrow. And guys, I didn't show you at the hotel, I meant to, but I've got all my cold weather gear on. I've got the lining on in my jacket that I've never used before, and this is the reason why. This is what we're riding up into, guys. I wish it wasn't a cloudy, misty day, because this is just gorgeous. I'd like to see it on a clear day, but that can't be helped. It should be nice and clear tomorrow for the rest of the trip. Guys, now we're in the famous Solong Valley, but we can't see anything, but that's life. This ski centre, I've seen vlogs of a few people come here to ski, but it was very, very expensive, so they didn't end up going. But I really am starting to recognise things from the million YouTube videos I've watched of this ride. And I do know from videos that the view through these things is usually amazing, but we can't see anything. Just about to enter the Atal tunnel. This is really famous. So of all the tunnels I've done since New Delhi, I'm curious to see why this is so famous. And it says here we're at 10,000 feet. So you'd be, if you were skydiving, you'd be skydiving from this height. You can see here it's still 4.5 kilometers. I've already been in here maybe 7 Google Maps minutes. So yeah, I think this is about 9 kilometers long, but I'll find out for sure and I'll write that here. And that really was impressive, guys. Something 9 kilometers I think, but like I said, I would have written that earlier on. And like I was hoping, the weather was at the other side of the mountain, so we might get some nice clear views for the rest of the day, if we're lucky. First of many water crossings. I'm a little bit worried about this, but that's all right. The other bike in front of me just got through it. And look what we're riding into, guys. This is just incredible. I can't believe that my nerves were trying to talk me out of doing this. Just unbelievable. Waiting. Guys, this is what I was talking about in Kathmandu. you can see the top of the glacier is white, but down the older stuff's getting black. That's because of all the carbon and the pollution, and the black absorbs more heat. So it's not just global warming, it's this sort of pollution that's... Well guys, it's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but for the next 4 or 5 hours or so there's nothing. So I've booked in here, the house. This is where Visak suggested that I stay in Chispa. Here was about $10 a night, so about $7 US. What a beautiful spot, guys. I just put up the drone, I'll show you that now. But yeah, this is just amazing, guys. The hard riding's tomorrow. I don't know whether you can see the snow caps up here on the GoPro. We'll be riding through that tomorrow. Yeehaw! In fact, it's only about 50 kilometres to the big crossing, I think. But for now, I'm going to get lazy. My breath's a bit hard. I've got a bit of a headache. I don't know whether that's from my neck or from the altitude. It's 10,000 feet. So if you're skydiving in Australia, you'd be skydiving at this height. Well guys, it looks like I'm easily going to get 2 videos out of this ride. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. May as well hit that bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can. We'll see you in the next one.